currently 4:31 in the morning. I just got up. Got to get everything packed up. And then we'll get to walking. Today I'll reach Fisterra, and tomorrow is Muxia. I was corrected by Pam and Chris last night. It's not Muxia, it's Muxia. I'll reach there tomorrow, and I'll get on the bus the next day back to Santiago. And that'll conclude my Camino. So, yeah, let's get everything packed up, and we'll get out there. Alright, it's 5:11 in the morning. Took me a while to get ready. Reason for that is I ran out of data yesterday, like high-speed data. So I was looking up like what are potential options. A lot of people recommended eSIM, so I thought that was replacing your card. I'm gonna try Sally. It's an app. You download, you pay for it. So I paid, I think, like $22 for 23 bucks for 20 gigs. I think I got it activated, but we'll see. That's mostly just for peace of mind. If I need internet, I can access things. There's a way to like enable calls and stuff on it, but I don't need that per se because I have that through my phone carrier. But the internet thing kind of a little bit more important to me, so I'm gonna try it and see. So that's what I was doing. I was downloading that app and trying to activate the plan. I think I have it active. We'll find out here in a little bit. But yeah, let's start walking to the next one. Alright, so it's 5:55 in the morning. I just reached the junction for Fisterra and Muxia. Heading to Fisterra first, and that's today. And then tomorrow we'll go to Muxia, and then the day after we'll take the bus back to Santiago. And that's it. Still got about, per the app, 28 kilometers. Per like the post or whatever, it's about 30, so we'll see. Got a good amount of walking still. Tried the sim thing. Seems to be working as far as I can tell. I just got the data plan. I didn't do the phone number one, but it seems to be working fine. I got 20 gigs for a month. That was the only one that was available. Would have liked to do a few shorter days, but grand scheme of things, pretty cheap overall. I think I paid like 24 bucks for it, so I mean, not a terrible deal. If I do need to make a phone call though, or messaging, since I didn't pay for the like phone part of it, I do need to turn it off and switch on the Verizon, that's my phone carrier, the phone plan back on. So that's the only thing, but other than that, it's been working fine. I've been able to use the app, no problem. So yeah, it's still pretty dark out. That's about it, nothing else. It's a long walk, so, but it's almost over, and that's the important thing. I'm almost done walking, so yeah, gonna go back to walking now. Alright, it's about 7:15 right now. I just looked at my phone. Sun's out pretty good, so I'm going to take the headlamp off here. I'm going to do that now. Put that away. So, looked at my phone just because I was bored. Went to Instagram real quick. And I got a message on Instagram from Yinny. Yinny is one of the Korean girls I met on the trail. Her and Sejun were the two people I paid for their dinner one night because they invited me to their table and stuff. At dinner we talked about, oh, I'm a paramedic in the US and stuff, and how she's considering doing that. Well, she messaged me saying apparently that conversation was very impactful for her, because she was feeling a little lost in her given point in life, and now is either considering or most likely looking into going to university to be their equivalent of EMT or paramedic in Korea. Yeah, that was pretty special. I met them for dinner, just there, and that brief conversation that, grand scheme of things, isn't the most significant in my mind. It's just me sharing a little bit of my life story, was apparently very impactful for her, and that's kind of humbling, I guess, that I could leave such an impression on another person from across the world who, she knows some English, but it speaks a different language, and kind of changing their life trajectory. It's kind of interesting. She had texted me or sent me an Instagram message saying, it's like, hey, I just got back to Korea, and kind of all that other stuff. But yeah, that's interesting, I guess, to me. I don't know. I know I've definitely made an impact on people's lives through my chosen profession of, I show up on people's worst day of their lives, and I only get a snippet of that. But you really don't get much follow-up after that in my profession, and that's just part of it. Like, whether you like it, hate it, whatnot, that's kind of what it is. You do get some kind of reconnection opportunities with people, but this is kind of a interesting thing, because this was just a dinner conversation and was not be in my line of profession of work, like in a professional setting. It was just me having a dinner conversation. Someone's trajectory in life completely flipped from that. I don't know. That's humbling to know that you can have an impact on someone just from a conversation, I guess. Kind of the gravity of that. It's kind of interesting, I guess. But yeah, the next town is still quite far away. Last I looked at the app, it was 12 kilometers away. So there's a pretty good gap here. It does look like it's an actual town, like a supermarket and stuff. So I'll probably stop there, eat, all that stuff, get another stamp for the day. But that's a long slog away, so we got to get there. Alright, let's get back to walking. Alright, I just am coming into this next town area right now. It's quite a beautiful view, actually. It's got the coastline all through here. There's one other person out I found. I believe she's currently behind me. She was at the albergue I stayed at last night. Speaks Spanish primarily, but knows English, because each time she sees me, she talks to me in English. I believe our Italian friend Alberto was talking to her last night, and he's the one who told us, yeah, he's an American. So kind of interesting. Little bit of competitiveness in me, in the ego. She passed me, and it's like, well, I can keep up with her, right? She's youngish. She looks in her early 20s-ish. I was like, I can keep up, and whew, she's fast. She stopped to take a few pictures, so that's how I passed her. But yeah, it's a different view from the Francis, but not a bad view, just different. But I'm gonna get back to walking, so hopefully I can find some place to stop in here, get a stamp, and all that. Let's get back to walking. God, there's so much humidity here too. Sorry, I just looked at a car and there's a lot of humidity, like a lot of dew on it. So yeah. All right, let's keep going. Alright, right, I was coming into town, there was a little bar, so I stopped, had some coffee cake, had a latte, or cafe leche. But yeah, time to get back to walking. That's what. Pretty sure the girl that was behind me passed me, because I didn't see her stop at all. Yeah. Let's see where I need to go. That's a pretty view. Just the coastline stuff. I'm not a sea person. I don't mind it, but it's a nice view still. All right. Let's warm my muscles back up because everything is stiff and sore. So that's always fun. Alright, path kind of takes you, well, I'm a little off the path, I'm trying to get back to it, but it takes you down to kind of this kind of horseshoe around, and that's the view of everything. So yeah, quite a different view. I believe I just passed school, had a giant cross on it, and there were a bunch of kids going to it with bags. So this is actually like town where people have lives, comparatively to some of the small towns I've passed through, which is kind of interesting. It's currently 9:32 in the morning. Yeah, a bunch of people out walking around. So there's so much walking. I can't emphasize that enough. There is so much walking. CC, or C, is where I am at currently. Oh. Alright, let's get back to it. Alright, it's not too much later since my last one. It's 10:01 right now. So I'm using Buen Camino, the app, to kind of guide me a little bit. And that path on the app, in the map, is different from the sign postage. The app has you walk a little bit more on the coastline, and the sign postage takes you a little bit more in town, like by like 2 city blocks, essentially. Dude, I'm so out of shape. I'm going up elevation right now over steps, and it's a little rough right now because it's steps and it's not like a steady incline, so I gotta step each time. But yeah, it's kind of interesting. There's this very like tight corridor path that you walk down. That's where I'm kind of currently at, and yeah. Oh man, yeah. But as you can tell, it's kicking my butt a little bit. So I'm gonna get back to walking so I don't seem that out of shape. But yeah. God, this is embarrassing. Yeah. Till the next one. All right, I'm pretty sure I'm about 6 or 7 kilometers away from Finisterra, but this is a sick joke. I know the camera probably can't really see this. Oh, this is downhill right now. This just sucks. But yeah, almost there. It is 11:19 right now. Oh, made good time. I will probably get there by about 2. So yeah, it's been a good day of walking. A lot of people have passed on the trail so far, so there's other people out and about doing this. So makes it a little inconvenient for like restroom break, but whatever, it's what it is. But we're just gonna keep going. Okay, finally got a little bit flatter. Just, oh man, it's hard on the knees sometimes doing those steep downhills, but man, if you're a beach person, this is a very scenic walk. Ooh, uphill, that'll be nice. But yeah, I'm gonna get back to walking because that's all we do here. All right, till the next one. Alright, so it looks like I'm just now walking into Finisterra, at least from everything I've gathered. It's still, the signage says about another like 4.5 kilometers. So over 2.5 miles, roughly. But yeah, I'm gonna go try to get that certificate first at the office, and then continue on because I believe there is a 0 kilometer sign that I'm going to try to go see. Find the lighthouse, cars, and kind of go from there. Still don't know where I'm going to stay tonight, working that one out still. Haven't reserved anything. But shouldn't be too much of an issue. Yeah. I will tune back in once I guess I'm into town further, or I have that certificate. I don't know, one of the two. We'll find out. Still got a bit of walking. So much walking. Can't wait to be done. So much work. But you know what? It's been memorable. I will say that. Alright. Let's get back to it. Alright, I just stopped at the municipal hostel or albergue. That's where you get the Ventana, or the certificate for walking to Finisterra. The Pilgrim office was not open, so they have moved location to the municipal hospital or albergue, so that's where I went. Saw our Italian friend Alberto. He was getting his certificate as well. My understanding is he's gonna go swim today, and then tomorrow he's going to Finisterra de Faro, which is the next one. That's 3 kilometers away. That's where I'm heading right now. I definitely see what people mean by more touristy for Finisterra. Ton of restaurants, ton of little shops and stuff. Yeah, we're gonna go to Finisterra de Faro de Finisterra, so let's get going. Until next one. So as I'm walking out, the girl that passed me when I was at the cafe, she passed me going back to Finisterra from Faro de Fisterra. She said, hey, almost there. Yeah, it's kind of the fun thing about the Camino, the leapfrog game. So I think I'm about half a mile or 800 meters away. So getting pretty close. We're almost there. So close. I've seen a bunch of buses and taxis go by the other way, back to Fisterra. So very, very commercialized park. But yeah, let's get back to it. I'm almost there. It is currently, oh, what time is it? Something 15. It is currently, oh, 1:15. Okay, close, but yeah, almost there. Yes. Well, guys, I made it to the end of the world, as they call it. This is the furthest point that you can go in the European Union, I've been told. Yeah, it's quite the view. This is where the world ends, apparently. So there's nothing else out there. I need to go looking. Oh. Lizard or salamander, I don't know if you can see him. Was moving around. But yeah, 27 days it took me to get here. Tomorrow is Muxia. Yeah, I'm gonna enjoy the view here. Just kind of take it in for a bit. It's been a long walk. We get to do more walking tomorrow. Till the next one. Alright, so I finished walking to the end of the world, the lighthouse, Camino De Santiago Fisterra. I'm now walking back to Fisterra, so it'll be 3 kilometers. It is currently 2:09 or 2:10. Let me see. It is currently 2:09 for my phone. So yeah, I stopped at the bar up there, got Aquarius Lemon again, and used the bathroom. They do have an albergue up there. I don't know if it's open. I don't really care to stay up there, because if I just walk the 3 kilometers back, I am that much closer to Muxia for tomorrow. So I think I'm going to try to stay at the municipal hostel, see if they have any beds. If not, I'll just pay a few extra euros more for a different one. Hopefully they have a bed for me somewhere. But yeah, Muxia, here we come. That'll be an additional 27 kilometers. And yeah, it's a trek tomorrow, but then I'm done. I'm done walking. So yeah, let's get back to Fisterra. Alright, I'm back in Fisterra. Currently walking to the municipal albergue to see if they have any beds. When I was there earlier, it said first come, first serve, so see if they have any beds left. Some Spaniard was yelling in the streets, spoke a little bit of English, talked to me, asked me where I'm from, all that. Pleasant guy, just standing in the street with a screwdriver, just yelling and talking to people as they go by. Kind of interesting. Yeah, put the hat on because the sun's out. I don't want to put the sunscreen on because then I'll just have to take a shower and wash it all off. I'm going to take a shower regardless, but it's just an extra coating, so to kind of protect my neck a little bit, put it on. Yeah, so gonna get to the albergue, kind of go from there, shower, drop everything off, go find food. Next plan, if they don't have any beds available, well, that will kind of suck, but I'll find another albergue because there's tons here. Yeah, till the next one. Alright, it is 5:32. Got to the municipal albergue, got checked in. Plenty of beds. She's like, oh, you're back. It's like, yeah, need a place to stay, but it's like, oh, could have asked earlier. It's like, yeah, I kind of forgot. So that's fine. And the person I'm referring to is like the receptionist. But took a quick nap, uploaded all my GoPro footage to the cloud because the place had Wi-Fi. And right now I'm walking around, gonna try to find a place to eat. Hopefully places are open. Tomorrow, walking to Muxia. Hola. Yeah, kind of go from there. Let's go see if I can find a place to eat, and we'll turn in for the night. Basically, after that, potentially. I don't know. It's been a long day. I have one more day of walking. I am still trying to figure out what do I do with the rest of my time in Spain, since I will have so much extra. But yeah, till the next one. So it's currently 8:08, quite a bit later than when I went out, because the place I went to did not start serving dinner until 7, so went back to the albergue, sat around for a little bit, then went to the supermarket, bought some cookies, weren't the greatest, ate some of those, then kind of moped around on my phone for a little bit. Then about 7 came around, went to back to the place, ate. Now I'm walking back. So gonna go like get my bag all staged and stuff for tomorrow. Get everything ready, brush my teeth, unpack the sleeping bag, and go to bed. It's the current plan. So this will be the last one until tomorrow. So see you in the morning.